So, great insight there. The next one, Michelle, it's time to pack away the toys. Would you prefer to start over here or perhaps over there with your dolls? Or is there another area you can think of where you prefer to start? So what that cartoon does, it actually opens up the next layer of the skill, which is you've set a boundary, you're given two choices, but the challenge with that is they are still your two choices. You've given two options to your class at that moment. Now, a lot of children still resist and resent you giving choices that they have to choose. So those who are especially more rebellious are going to say, no, I'm not going to do any of those. Right? And now we've got the power struggle again. And for certain children, this is classic. They don't want to be told they're going to have to do anything. So the next layer of the skill is to offer the third one, which is therefore up to them to create. And you've already stated what the boundary is. So it's time to pack away. Would you like to start over there? Would you like to start over there? Or is there anywhere else you prefer to start that would work best for you? That now gives them even more autonomy and independence and freedom to choose, but still within your boundary. So they're still not resisting you about the boundary because now they're choosing where they want to go. Classic example, we were at another family's home and the 6-year-old, so I think there were the two. There was so the 5.5 and then the 6-year-old, and they were in some form of conflict. And the agreement was, the request was, so can we please talk about this? As the adult intervening, can we please talk about this? And the other one said, no, I don't want to talk about it. So that's like, well, how do you resolve this? So there the boundary was stated. So we need to talk about this before we go. Would you like to talk about it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Or it was, I think, 10 minutes we're needing to go. Would you like to do it in 5 minutes or 8 minutes? No. So then the next layer was, well, is there any other time within the 10 minutes that you would like to do it? Yes, 6 minutes. Now, this 6-year-old had no concept of what the time was, right? Didn't know that 5 or 8, was greater or less than. Didn't matter. But for her, it was about being, like taking her stand. She's not losing face. She's still going to reassert her power by saying, I'm saying 6. Okay? So as I said, it wasn't about the time because she didn't understand the time. But she needed to still feel that she could assert herself. The amazing thing was, 6 minutes came, that parent went up and said, okay, 6 minutes time, can we talk about this? Straight away, went, resolved, carried on. So I know that whenever I go to that person's house or I'm interacting with that child, that's the skill I use most often is, okay, so here's the boundary. How do you think this is going to work best for you that is adhered to? And they cooperate hugely compared to if I just gave two choices. So that next layer is, if it is that you're finding that there's a lot of rebelliousness or that real rebel is being evoked, then say, well, what would work best for you then? But you've already stated the boundary beforehand. Very useful. Okay?